Good evening, race fans, and welcome to another exciting edition of the Zelda 1 Randomizer here on Zelda 1 Randomizer. Ha! We swapped over. We are elsewhere. My name is Malchior, joined here tonight by bbq.gov. BBQ, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Mal. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. It's been a long time since I've been the restreamer chair, so I hope I don't screw anything up.
No, you're doing great so far. No, thanks to you for doing double duty here, doing the restream and doing comms, and thanks to Elsoa, who is generously agreed to be our tracker this evening. Trackers, of course, the real MVPs, keeping us straight. So we've got a fun race tonight. These two runners are both qualified for the main bracket. They're both 3-1. So they don't have to worry about that. But what they do have to worry about is seeding in that bracket.
That is correct. We have Chessjerk versus Dragondarch, each 3-1 going into Swiss Week 5, guaranteed into the championship bracket. But if they want a strong seed to have a few easy opening rounds, they want a win tonight.
Without a doubt, you would much rather be going into week 6 at 4-1 versus 3-2. 3-3 will get you qualified for the brackets, but it will not necessarily guarantee you a great matchup. While we're getting set up and getting started here, you'll see Chessjerk on the left is using the normal Zelda sprites. Dragondarch is using different sprites, some of which are the same, just different colored, but some of which are different. I don't remember what game this is from
This
or
is
what.
this is Legacy of the Wizard.
Ah, okay. So there will be some differences between sprites between the two runners. Where it's unclear and we run across stuff, we'll be sure to call that out as we go along. Uh, but yeah, so not only do we have you know two runners who have potentially two different styles, but we're going to have two different sets of sprites running around the overworld and in the dungeons.
That's right, that's right. And we'll be getting underway momentarily. Where do you want to start, BBQ? Pick a region.
Oh gosh. Well, let's see. How evil do I feel tonight? If I felt evil, I would say somewhere Lost Woods or Southwest Corner. But no, well, I'm close. We're gonna start kind of here over at the Vanilla Letter Cave.
Immediately, both of them saving that medium secret. Look at that.
Yes, on cue. I am a big proponent of saving your money early because you never know what you're gonna hit in terms of where your shops are gonna be. Here's a shop right here. Wow, those are cheap prices for bombs and meat, and both runners are gonna grab the bombs.
Yeah, both of them going to fill up on a double pack.
With a slightly above average medium secret, you don't know the price of the candle yet. I don't mind this at all. Here's some more money for our runners and 9 for the small secret. All right, so given where we're going to start, I'm kind of not surprised that you're going to see kind of identical routing between our two runners. Going to check vanilla level 3 here and find another small secret. So, getting money early. Probably going to go do this check down in the southwest corner that everyone hates to do. Uh, because you have bombs, you can also knock out that one spot that'll only bomb open in first quest. So, we'll see if it bombs open here.
It does bomb open this time.
Unfortunately, we don't get anything useful out of it. I mean, we do find a gambling den. Does Dragondarch want to take a shot? Yes. Oh, that plus 52 looks pretty good.
Well, we got pretty even open so far. It's going to be about where we find that first sword. That is not the sword. That is a much bigger sword.
That is Mags. I had to do a double take there to make sure I knew I knew it was a sword. I didn't know which one it was, but that's Mags down at the bottom of the river. Now we're getting some route diversions. As
We got our
Dragondarch's found level 4 near Vanilla Star.
first dungeon, level 4.
And immediately you can't do very much. So good to know where it is. Of course, in these flags, our runners are definitely going to want to know the location of level 9 early, so they know how many Triforces they're going to need to get into level 9. This is for those who are not familiar with the flag set here, it is a variable between 5 and 8 hearts required to get, or 5 to 8 Triforces
Oh,
to get
dude,
into.
look at that. CJ's skipping the check at Vanilla 6, seeing it's a Lionel screen. Oh, and he finds 9!
Boy, tell me CJ doesn't have great instincts. All right, survey says
Oh,
okay,
it's a full seed.
we're gonna be here for a little bit. So that's a great find early, and the route divergence paying off early for CJ. Now, Dragondarch can even this up real quickly if he's able to find a sword in this part of the map. Our Armos item is not up here at the grave.
So yeah, CJ saw it was a Lionel screen on Vanilla 6, and then thinking, well, there ain't no way I'm going to be able to walk off of that safely, he chose to save that till later. And Dragondarch finding level 5 now with immediate ladder block. So now CJ's going to go back to Vanilla 6, and this will be his last check before up an A, most likely.
Yeah, if he takes a death here, he knows he's not getting back
Imagine
down.
a sword is right. Oh, Triforce for D-Dark in 5. Wants to go a little further. Not a sword, just a small secret.
Yeah, and if I was Dragondarch, I would not be shy about just grabbing that and hoping I never have to come back. And it looks like that's exactly what he's going to do.
Yep, first Triforce on the board, 4 minutes in. Dragondarch with the try at a level 5.
Okay, so Vanilla 5 was at level 1, or 5 was at Vanilla level 1. Let's say that the right way. Welcome in, Raiders, from Leslie's channel. CJ is going to go ahead and find level 4 here, do a little peeking around. Wonder if he's going to try to do anything in here.
Let's find out.
Oh, here are any roads on Dragondarch's side. That one spits them out at not too far from Vanilla 5.
And we got our any roads. So we got near 1, over to 2 Lake, over to 7 Lake.
Well, if you like lakes, these any roads are
Sword Lake, Sword Lake, Sword Lake. Aww. If it went over to the White Sword Lake, that'd be hilarious. Yes, it is 8 Triforces to get into level 9 this evening.
Yep, it is a Pokemon seed. We gotta catch them all tonight. But honestly, getting that Vanilla 2 Second Quest 3 check out of the way and having it be in any roads is not bad, because that's a spot that's easy to last location because it's just so annoying to get to.
I agree.
So CJ's gonna find level 5 here and probably retrace a lot of Dragondarch steps. Those are cheap arrows, $66. That's great.
Only 6 above the cheapest.
CJ contemplating life decisions, going to go ahead and check up this room up to the left. Dragondarch's going to get the news about level 9. I don't know how, if you're Dragondarch, I don't know how you feel about having it be an all 8. If that's good for you or bad for you.
Given Dragondarch comes from literally playing this game back in 2016, the kind of seeds where you gotta catch them all anyway is probably more up their alley.
Yeah, no, these are 2 very well-seasoned runners. They know what they're doing. Chessjerk going to get the Tringle out of level 5, so we're even at 1 Tringle apiece. But yeah, they're not scared by the combat they might run into. They would both like to find a sword here ASAP, because they've seen 4. They would like to do that. CJ is going to go ahead and find the any roads here. If he bombs right here, which he will.
More small secrets. I mean, we're missing a sword. Wait, one of those any roads just goes one next to it.
Yeah, you get to the eastern part of the map, you get to the upper middle, and you get to Recorder Lake. And that's about it.
Not much there.
Now, Dragondarch going... Oh, this is an any roads. Where is Dragondarch headed off to? Probably the eastern side of the map. Yep.
Yes. So this is good. Go ahead and get you to the East Forest Armos and such. If you can get past Lionel's, which, there we go.
Yep, well done there. Chessjerk doing a good job dodging the Zol fireballs. Dragondarch gonna check this. What are they gonna find? That is... Oh, that's a...
Letter.
there, but it's paper.
Paper. I mean, all 8 Triforces paper's pretty nice. You're gonna want them potions.
Yeah, we've seen gorillas on the overworld, but we've not seen Wizzies anywhere. So, it would not surprise me if we had some Wizzy dungeons.
Alright, I
That
think
would be
this is slightly odd. D-Dark choosing to go down towards the open cave and the coast cave before finishing the Armos checks. If Armos is a white sword, then you don't need a wood sword that you may find down here.
That's true. I have seen some runners do, when you get up to where past where the raft launch spot is, to do a screen scroll over to that one Armo spot. But I don't know that it saves you that much time.
And so, oh, Silver's on the coast.
Okay, so gotta get them all. Gotta get ladder, because ladder is 100% required.
Correct. So here's that screen scroll that you were talking about. This does save like 2 screen transitions because you don't have to go around the corner. And this will be the Armo spot for the item right here. Well, didn't see it. Right here. That was a bow.
Ooh, well then.
Sword, let's go. 66 rupees, sword, let's go.
Hey, neither of these runners would be scared about a swordless seed. CJ in particular would not. So, unfortunately, you do need a sword to kill Ganon. But you don't necessarily need one to do a whole lot of other stuff.
I mean, imagine you just find ladder in your first dungeon, go pick up your silvers, and then you're super swordless.
Yeah, and the only thing slowing you down is your ability to find money. CJ being very careful to get in there. Our third Tegani cave is up at the northeasternmost Armo spot. So
yeah,
Dragondarch,
they've both gotten through that now. They're seeing all the same stuff. We're at 6 hearts apiece and 10 minutes in. If this continues on this manner, there's a chance we could be seeing mags tonight. Especially since it's near their start location.
That does make a difference. Dragondarch's going to go ahead and do the northeast corner here, casino corner. I like knocking this out early if you can.
CJ's going to go south coast. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, did CJ? Yeah, he did get bow already. So, he's not hunting Armos. I think at this point he's hunting sword and he's hunting levels.
Yeah, well, there are no open caves around here, so this is just leaving no quadrant unturned. Want to go ahead and get south coast out of the way now. Finds a large secret. So CJ could purchase arrows and begin the swordless. There's the wood sword over there, casino corner.
Yeah,
CJ finds a candle. Oh, that's so good. Finding it right before getting to the forest.
That will be, yeah. So, just when you thought one runner had a slight edge, no, the other runner grabbed something and pulled right ahead. There's a medium secret, so CJ gets most of that money right back. More money for CJ. Yeah. If CJ wanted to go get those arrows, I would be very tempted to. You have bow. You don't know when you're going to run into ladder.
I would be more than tempted. I would just absolutely... You haven't seen Pulse Voice yet. They're in the dungeons. So you know it will be of value.
Yeah, and even if it's not for Pulse Voice, it'll be of value because it's white sword damage you can deal. And you don't have a sword yet, so... yeah, where was that? Oh, Dragondarch is
level 1 at Vanilla 5!
Dragondarch gonna go pop, pirouette that, get right back in. Chessjerk trying to do this,
might kill some Stalfos to do the bufferless. He wants to... There we go. Candle in. Nothing.
Nah. It was a good effort, but I would have done the same thing. I would have cleared those out. The danger is that if you do that when you respawn the room, or the screen, they'll pop up on the left side where you don't want them, but it's still worth the effort.
So working through some moblins here in level 1 for D-Dark.
CJ is working his way back up to the northeast. He will get his sword. He'll just get it a couple minutes later than Dragondarch will. Gonna clear this room out with the moblins. Unfortunately, it's not anything. Yeah, I would up an A here too. So the unfortunate thing about getting arrows, if I'm tracking this right, doing my back of the envelope kind of tracking, the only arrow shop I think we've seen is up by level 9. So not the most convenient spot if you wanted to go get arrows.
Oh, CJ wanted that bomb so bad, the Lionel said, this is mine.
Oh, that's annoying. But he's going to go ahead and say, and oh no. Oh, that's going to take him away from his sword.
Yes, it does. Now he might find those. He's going to turn it into checks, so he might find another arrow shop. But he will have to go get that sword at some point, unless he finds a white sword while he's on the swordless. Now we got Wizzies. Wizzies in one.
That's not where I want to see blue Wizzies, but Dragondarch doing a really good job. Those are Zolbs, if you didn't know.
Bomb one. Bomb one.
Yeah, you have 5 bombs, and this is one of those rooms where, as you can see here,
he's got it stuck. Never mind, it's not stuck. Bam!
Oh, that's unfortunate. But yeah, in that type of room, I don't know what type of room you call that, but those blue Wizzies can get stuck, flitting back and forth on the right side between those blocks because they're not designed to be in there. So back to start Dragondarch goes.
Unfortunate for CJ, we do have the any roads, so he can get right on. Oh, dodge, dodge. We can get back to the Lost Hills area to go get the sword over at Casino Corner.
Okay, I'm assuming he didn't find anything of merit over in the Lost Woods checks. So
he found another bomb shop.
Well, that's fine. So nothing of value, at least not right now. He's trying. Nice damage boost to get past there.
Yeah, and Dragondarch completely sorted down that blue Wiz robe. Got to keep his efforts just to find the Any key.
Doesn't it feel nice when you're just like, all right, I've been conserving my keys. I've been doing a really good job. There's a heart container on the floor as well. So we're just looking for a stair item now. But that feels so good as CJ gets his sword.
Stair could be here. Here we go. What do we got?
It's a stair unless we're segmented. We have a book.
Oh boy, instant hints.
Now we haven't seen either hint shop. CJ's gonna go ahead and get a potion here. This is
wait a minute.
Yes.
BBQ, we can't get all 16 hearts if we pick up a potion.
Oh, was that a take any cave? I thought he bought a potion.
Oh, did he buy one?
Yeah, okay. He bought it. Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say, what?
Yeah, no, you're right. I would need to, do the Scooby-Doo. Let's see who this really is thing. If he turned down a heart container this early, but no, he had the letter. Yeah.
Okay.
So, he could get one up in the far northeast corner.
All right.
And he will, after he checks this, he'll discover level 1 if he screen scrolls.
Yeah, and he's not really far behind. It's just like that one death costs him about a minute of overworld time. There's our map of 1. It's a dinosaur.
Everybody do the dinosaur. That's right. CJ's gonna find one. No, CJ's not behind at all. He's got some additional overworld exploration. He's found a candle. Now, for all we know, that candle shop on the south coast could be our rare shop.
It's the tail of the dinosaur for our Triforce. And D-Dark's leaving. What's in the tail of the dino? Was it a whole bunch of Wizzies? Is it a boss? I don't remember.
Nor do I, but Dragondarch knows exactly where it is. It's relatively easy to get to using the any roads. And what do we have
Red
here?
candle.
Okay, well, so much for that.
I told you, swordless. The game is telling you swordless.
I mean, we already have a fairly high degree of difficulty here in that you have to get all 8, so maybe the game knows that our runners are pretty darn talented.
Oh, you gotta spin a bomb to go past the old man. Ew, gross.
That might be one of the reasons, one of the things that scared him off. Right. Okay, CJ's gonna get his book right here.
I think that key door to the left is the Triforce room. And then we might be able to determine why D-Dart left. Was it a ladder block? Is it a vertical river rune? Let's find out. We won't find out yet.
No, is this where you get the any key? Maybe. No.
No,
Okay.
it's one more over or something.
Ah, there's a candle shop. Okay, well that's one of the reasons why CJ was not interested in that far burn bush, because it had a candle in it. There's our any key for CJ.
Whizzies. Now, since CJ's already seen his items, he doesn't have to go to the wizard room, so he's going to gain a little bit of time in that regard.
There's our dino map.
Alright.
In the far tail.
Alright, I'm gonna be watching CJ's side so we can see what blocked us in one.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. It could have been a ladder. It could have also been something like a, could have been like a dig dogger or Goma block, I suppose.
Yep. So
we got Candle Road checks on Dragondarch's side.
Survey says what blocks us in one. Well, there's a two. Oh, combat blocks us. Yikes.
Ew. Oh, hey, level 2 on Dragondarch's side.
Right, CJ's got 3 bombs, and that's a triple bomb, so he's got a shot at getting this done. They rolled down. Oh, he's got potions, too. He ain't scared. He's going to sort it down. They rolled down. He ain't scared at all. I thought D-Dark had a whole bunch of bombs. He just didn't want to do it yet. So CJ going to pull out a little bit of a lead here with a Triforce at a level 1.
Stick-to-itiveness pays off right there. Meanwhile, Dragondarch's in 2. I did not see where 2 was.
Candle Row. Corner Candle Row.
That makes sense.
CJ wants his heart. He's back in just for his heart.
Did he not pick up the heart? I thought he did.
CJ? CJ?
Oh, he wants bombs. Oh, okay.
Oh, let's see. Wants to go to Death Mountain after this?
Hard on the floor for Dragondarch. Now they're going to deal with these Moldorms right here.
Nicely done. I want to see CJ's face when he picks up this red candle. He smirked at it a little bit.
He has to have, right?
Oh, magical boomerang, whether you like it or not.
Ooh, segmented 2, and oh. Where is Dragondarch going? Maybe to the right here, looking for a...
Yeah, I think he might have seen his try. See? He picked up magical boomerang. He was nearly right on top of it.
Oh, he picked up... Okay. Ah, well, that would explain it. More bombs for CJ. So that's a quick 2 for Dragondarch. Taking or evening things back up 2 Triforces apiece.
Yeah, CJ's going to be right behind him as he's taking his red candle to Candle Row. So 20 minutes have elapsed, and they have followed the same route the entire time.
Yeah, with runners of this caliber and level of experience, I'm kind of not surprised that they would be following in each other's footsteps. Okay. There's level 2 for CJ. Meanwhile, Dragondarch making their way up towards... Well, we don't have Power Bracelet. Oh, maybe Dragondarch has... Oh, Dragondarch hasn't seen this column or the South Coast, so that's next for them.
Yep, South Coast, Burn Forest. Otherwise, I think the rest of our dungeons are going to be on Death Mountain.
Yeah, they'll either be Death Mountain or they'll be Overwatch. That'd be kind of the one thing that has the potential to slow these runners down. Would be you need to go have a chain reaction seed where you got to dig the Power Bracelet or the Recorder.
When you have to get all 8 Triforces, you essentially assume it's a chain reaction seed.
There's the Tringle for CJ. He's going to work hard to get around that.
Magical Boomerang. Heart container. Up to I can count 8.
You're right. Mags could absolutely be in play for these runners. It's 2 screens from their start screen. And yeah, if you're 23 minutes in and you've got half the heart containers in the game, yeah, I'd say you're in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Money for Dragondarch. Now, unfortunately for Dragondarch, they're going to come across here in this, not this screen, but the next one. They're going to come across our first large secret. So hopefully they leave it there and don't pick it up. And for those wondering, when we were doing setup, CJ was dropping some frames early on, so maybe having some technical issues.
Yeah, could be. There's a way I can refresh him.
Yeah, could be connection issues on his end. There's also been a lot of severe weather going on in all over the U.S. Here this weekend, so could be any number of things. We'll work to get CJ's stream back up as quickly as we can. Right. But
he's so not dying. He's not dying. I promise you. I'm just refreshing.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, so while CJ is in limbo, Dragondarch is retracing a lot of CJ's steps here, having done the South Coast, kind of doing it in reverse, clearing a lot of these spots out, and finding relatively quickly. Going to go ahead and save here. It would have been, if you wanted to route slightly differently, you could have, if you're Dragondarch, you could have gone up to Vanilla 2 and taken that any road up to right by Death Mountain and started there. But you only have 4 bombs, so Death Mountain does not look nearly as appealing when you don't have a full
Oh god. Why did it do that? Why did it do that? I'm angry.
Oh, no worries. Dragondarch, an interesting purchase here. Not only filled up on bombs, but also elected to buy the meat. So we've got dueling Dragondarchs at the moment. Don't worry about that, folks. We'll get that squared away here in a minute. But
oh, that's why it did that. Okay, hang on. I can fix that part.
No worries. It's a double feature.
Sure. Yeah, that's what
Dragondarch gonna go ahead and do. Oh, down to half a heart though. Needs to be careful. But gonna go ahead and go up here and see if they can. Oh, good. Hey, we've got CJ back, kind of. You can see CJ's live face, but checking Eastern Death Mountain, Spectacle Rock opens and it's level 8.
That's why it did that. It dropped it into D-Darts. Okay, we're back. We back.
Alright, medium secret next to level 8. I would imagine CJ is going to go right back in. Use that as an opportunity to check that cave and pirouette that door to the left. See if that opens anything. It does. And oof. Well, good news, bad news. Good news, this is a push block. You can find out if this is one of our items. Bad news, you have to kill all these likes on wood sword, but thankfully you have red candle. And even more bad news, it's nothing.
Oh, double bad news.
Spiky, what are you doing, buddy?
Hang on. Well, wait. There's a way around. It's fine. Recorder right here. Nope. That'd have been funny.
So there is a possibility that we could be looking at a segmented level 8.
Oh, Dragondarch is about to join him in 8. Here we go.
Alright, CJ gonna clear this room just in case it drops something good. We are looking for a floor item as well as a Triforce on the floor. Nope, just a key we don't need.
Oh, great lineup for D-Dark. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Time to leave 8. Bye.
Boy, doesn't that feel great? Now is Dragondarch going to take this? No. But he is going to pop. They are going to pop into this room here, get stuck with a dig dogger, and probably. No, you don't have to up and A. You can exit. You can exit to the south.
No, we're still looking for like 3 and 4 in terms of the tiny dungeons, and that's why I feel okay to like leave this 8 for now.
Yeah, we saw 4 early and couldn't do anything in it because we didn't have a sword. 3, 6, and 7 are what we seem to be missing at the moment. 3 in particular, I think you're right. I'm worried. That's what I want to find. I want to find the small dungeons as early as I can. I have bow. I have silvers. What I want to know is what's blocking my dungeons. Our fourth and final take any cave on CJ's side, up on on Eastern DM. Down to 2 bombs. May have to do a bomb force here. If Dragondarch gets it, you get this there Triforce out of level 8. CJ working real hard here trying to get a bomb drop, but these blue Lionels are not wanting to cooperate.
You know what we haven't seen yet, BBQ? Oh, there's an arrow purchase. I like.
Wondering when that was going to happen, and there we go. Now we.
Hey, here's the thing. I question that just in this exact moment because we haven't seen a hint cave, and I want lots of money to buy all my hints. Oh, he's got to get this force. I trust CJ to know where his count is.
Yeah, I would think he has to be working one up. The other good news for CJ, the justification for maybe spending a bomb there, or spending your money there.
Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Got it!
Nicely done. So the other reason you might buy the keys there is you've only seen one large secret. You know it's like 80-something.
There's the hints! He can buy them all. The Dongo dwells with the magic boomer. Thank you.
Take 2.
The Dogger gazes with the power bracelet. Okie dokie.
So that could make 5 worth redigging if we need it.
Step over the water to reach the silvers. We already knew that. They're on the coast.
So one useful hint for that price, that's not terrible, and you can make a lot of that money. Secret.
CJ going for another dungeon. 7.
Both our runners know they have to dig this, so they might as well. Dragondarch gonna get the similar meh news about these hints.
Right, CJ should know where his count's at. It was at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bomb this one. Okay, don't get hit. Force.
Very nice. He had red candles, so he could have done that from distance if he wanted to.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. He has a relatively small 7.
A lot of the 7s in this tournament have been small.
And that is a food processor of some type. I don't know if it's a KitchenAid, but it's some sort of.
Oh, it's definitely a crank kind. It's like one of them sausage machines.
Yeah. Good hint for Dragondarch here, although I think CJ... No, CJ didn't.
He missed it because CJ went right and up. What was the hint?
It was Manhattan is on Death Mountain, so 3 is up here as well.
Okay, cool.
So that would leave 6 as the only dungeon we don't have a beat on yet. 6 could be up here, but 6 could also be overworld blocked.
Yeah. I can... 6 rooms past. 6 rooms past.
I would be so tempted to pick that up. Oh, a bomb upgrade we can't get.
I'm gonna go 6 rooms past that to see if I can get an item out of this. Oh my gosh, I don't want to fight him for it, but I might have to.
No, that room will not drop, and that room will not push. There's a train.
Oh, that's right, it will not push. Yep, push blocks don't push. Dragondarch's gonna take it. CJ's gonna pick it up after the bomb hole opens. Interesting. But what if ladder is in 7? We're going back.
I don't hate this.
Also, CJ has left his chair. He's on, like, adult %.
Oh, no. IRL %? Is that what we got?
Yes, he's on IRL %. Could be the dog. I don't know if he has a pet.
I believe he and his wife have cats, at least. They may have a dog. I don't know.
He's on IRL %.
Well, if you have to go IRL %, heading back into the lobby of a dungeon is a good place to do it.
And he's back.
Okay, only one more bomb spot that you can hit here on Death Mountain for Dragondarch. If this is not it, then level 3 is overworld blocked.
There it is.
Oh, I thought we were going to have an immediate meat block, and Dragondarch's meat purchase was going to look prescient.
See, Dragondarch chose to leave 7 because he knew he could still find 3 in DM. CJ saw that hint on second dip. Oh, go! But we got the bow, and CJ bought arrows, so we're still going.
And see, this is why I'm a big proponent of buying arrows when you can, even if you know where silvers are.
Absolutely.
Just like that.
Oh, frickin' heck, his stream froze again.
Now, the gremlins in the system,
I'm gonna go ahead and close it, and this time I know if D-Dark's thing comes up, what to do.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I want to see if he finds anything in 7.
There's a map of level 3, and that is like a dandelion, maybe? Some sort of flower. Alright, that is just Viper on Dragondarch's side. Seen the bottom part of this level. That's Ganon's room. That's not gonna be anything of import. So
pay no attention to the double Dragondarch. I'm getting CJ back up.
No worries. Okay, we're gonna take on this Manhandla here. Nice bomb placement, but Manhandla decided to juke, unfortunately.
Oh, CJ lost connection. Okay, when he comes back, I'll grab him.
Dragondarch being very patient combat-wise. Got 2 hits in on the Manhandla, 3 and 4, and that's our Triforce room. There we go. Dragondarch making good use of their red candle to take all these enemies out. Even those Zols, you can knock the gels out because they're 1 HP. And a heart container on the floor for their efforts.
Now the big question is, what is going to be the item in this 3?
There's a compass we don't need. Thanks, game. We could have used that compass about 5 rooms ago. Oof, that's a do-last room right there. Thankfully, there are 6 other rooms the Dragondarch can check. What are they going to find?
CJ found nothing in 3. Alright, just a sec.
Bomb on the floor. Okay, hey, look, it's Chessjerk. He's back in 3. In the middle part of 3, so Dragondarch has a little bit of a head start clearing out the rooms here. There's our stair item.
Yep, and CJ found nothing in 7. So he left 7. Oh, and it's a good reason.
Well then, we were wondering how we were going to get silvers. That's how we're going to do it. And Dragondarch goes back to start. That's interesting, given where the Tringle is. You got to go through this room again. I might have gone back up the stairs, but minimal time.
See, red candle makes quick work.
And when you're on Wood Sword, red candle is one of the underrated B items you can have.
It's so good.
You can just pin things in the corner and just, spam away, and low risk enterprise right there. Gonna go back to the Manhandla room. That's where our Triforce is.
And they're both about to get it about the same time after CJ gets this kill. Uh-oh. He said, that was a horrible bomb. I'm just reset, try again.
I like doing that. He's got the bombs. There's no reason to try and do a harder degree of difficulty.
Much better. Now arrow the rest. Boop. And gets the bombs for it. He has not seen the ladder yet, so he's got to go a little deeper.
Yeah, if he hasn't seen the item out of 7 yet, then definitely get whatever's in here out of here, and hope you don't have to dig anything else.
CJ's internet hates him.
To be fair, I was worried about my internet tonight, but mine is mainly for weather-related reasons.
Yeah.
So it happens to all of us. I mean, we've all had. I had one. I think my first tournament I ever did was a seed that you were on comms for, where I lost internet connection briefly, and it was a good thing I local recorded because I kind of needed to.
Well, it happens. Just gotta be ready.
Hey, nothing on the rivers, so we have not seen level 6 yet. Dragondarch taking a minute to look probably at their map. Uh, but according to my map, we've seen all the non-overworld block spots, and we have not accounted for level 6 yet. Some more bombs bought for Dragondarch. Having a bomb shop one screen away from start is very handy. There's the ladder for CJ.
Glad I caught that. Alright, so now we've seen both items in 1, item 2, item 3. Go back to that 4 that we couldn't do early.
It's sitting right there. Oh, we got a mags check here for Dragondarch at 10
mags
hearts.
check at 10? Mags at 10? No.
Oh. That just feels great when you can do that. And CJ with a good discovery there. Those Zols go down to 1 arrow shot, so they rolled vanilla.
Nice. And even though Dragondarch is currently ahead on the overworld, I'd say CJ has an overall lead, because Dragondarch has to go back to 1 to get the Triforce. CJ did that on first dip. He toughed out the Wizzy combat and executed it very handily.
Yeah, and 1 is not. We don't have recorder, and 1 is not in a very convenient spot. 1's a vanilla.
No, all the way at vanilla 5.
So it's gonna be a bit of a hike. It's a small one, so it's not that many rooms, but it's just gonna be annoying unless we're able to stumble upon a recorder in, say, level 4 right here.
Yep.
Dragondarch doing a good.
I kind of hope we don't. I hope there's like a boomer in this 4, and we have to go dig 8 for the power bracelet to find our 8 for the, because we got PB is in 5, we know that much. 8 for the recorder, or for the raft even, to find our 6.
There we go. Now that's fun. Here's push block for Dragondarch. Is this our...
Yeah.
Segmented, alright.
Because we found it at the bottom, I'm like, this looks like segmented 4. Right, so
Yeah.
CJ gonna go ahead and go get silver, so he wants the combat upgrade immediately to help him go faster through the dungeons. I like it.
And I would not be surprised if he said it right to 4. Right behind.
Oh yeah,
right.
here we go. Max check at 10. Same thing.
CJ, I have some bad news for you. That's not going to work. But that silver's pickup could make CJ's 4.
Oh my gosh, D-Dark, he hasn't bought arrows yet. He's stabbing the rest of the manhandler.
Oh, on green tunic, well, he's got to get 1 hit. There we go. Those silvers are going to make mincemeat out of those poles, voice. We have some
and
nice
likes. This is good for CJ.
Here's the news about the segment. Gets the nice little D-boost there. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it was.
Oh, it was. Certainly was. Because he turned back into the trap to take it.
That's how you know these runners are not scared of a little combat. They're willing to take a 1 heart bop if that'll save them some microseconds.
Map in this room on CJ. That's my guess. We won't find out because the stream freezes. D-Dark, show me a map in the next room. D-Dark found a bomb going down in the... Look at that. Sneaky, sneaky.
That's interesting. I mean, it would make sense if the map would be in a location you could get to without bombing, but we'll get the answer here in just a second.
Called it.
There it is, and oof, that is a big chunky segment at the top.
Yeah, that's fun.
Definitely want to check this 1 room here just in case that's where the fun is. But nope, it's a creepy empty room.
Why did Chessjerk die? Oh, get CJ up again. He's seeing the item right now. I can't get him up in time. I'll go ahead and spoil it for you. Or D-Dark will see it. I'll let you see it on D-Dark's side.
Here we go. Here's the stair. Heart on the floor, so this is a super room.
Well, bam.
And our answer, well, that's pretty nice.
Yep, that'll get you through 8 if need be.
It's looking increasingly like we may need to go through 8, or at least dig 7 or 8 to get something.
Your choice is go back to 5 to get the power bracelet, or go to 8 to look for a recorder or raft. Those are your choices. Or go to 7.
Ugh, yeah, I'm not relishing going to 7. There's the Tringle in 4 for CJ as soon as Dragondarch gets out of this room, which CJ was able to do quicker because he got the silvers first.
Yep.
CJ has 7 Triforces, just looking for level 6 now.
Yep. And he should have all Sphere 0 checks taken care of. He might return to 5.
Got 5 at Vanilla 1. Oh no, it's going past it.
Is he going back to 7? He might be going back to 7 with Red Ring. I think that's where he's going. 7 for Red Ring. Yep.
7 or 8. Oh wait, he hasn't done the river checks yet.
Oh, river checks. Oh, hold your butts.
Yeah, no, Dragondarch did these already, and then this one was nothing, and the one to the right did open, but it ended up not being anything of use.
Okay. Now it's decision time.
Yeah,
I think he could just go back to 7 because he saw a lot of it.
Yeah, he could. I mean, 8's right here too at Eastern DM. He's trying to get, well, he needs bombs, so he's trying to do that. There's a clock, that'll help some. No, he may be going to 5.
He's going back to 5. There's a bomb. D-Dark going for a pull at 11. Boom!
Success. Well done. That will even up the score quite a bit in terms of combat.
D-Dark, considering his options, he's probably also going to go to 5.
Doing that reverse screen scroll. Here's a push block for
Rule of
CJ.
5. Rule of 5. No, it's not the rule of 5. It's the immediate power bracelet. Oh boy. Now we get to find out. Will CJ find level 6?
And he is right by, once he gets back to vanilla start, he's right
Okay,
by 2 push block spots.
So Dragondarch is going for his silver arrows.
Okay,
But I truly believe this is slower than doing the world wrap. You're seeing more screen transition. I mean, screw it when you can scroll that fast. Jeez almighty.
Yeah, I can't do that. I need a lot more lineup in order to pull off a reverse screen scroll. There are the silvers for Dragondarch. CJ, mags in hand, is going to start pushing blocks.
Alright, let's start seeing them blocks.
Yeah, and if 6 is at one of these 2 spots, that will give CJ a significant advantage. If you're Dragondarch, you're really kind of hoping at this point, you don't know this.
The Moblin is a rig. This one.
Well,
D-Dark is probably routing back into 1 now because he left it over here. Yeah, he's going back to 1 to clean up there and get his Triforce.
Yeah, Red Ring and Mags absolutely knock this out now. Unfortunately, if he had, and this is kind of where CJ's routing is coming into play, if he had cleared out 5 first, he could do the push block checks on the way.
Gonna go ahead and buy a potion while you're at it too. Nice.
You got money. We've seen 1 bomb upgrade, and it's not something I think either brother is going to get at this point.
Well, we'll never know if the Desert Rock had anything under it.
But we'll know eventually, but we just won't know right now. Dragondarch knows exactly where he needs to go in level 1, and they're going to go ahead and make their way over here. Yeah, not going to go left and up, just go left from here. Okay, here's our answer. That's nothing in that cave. By my count, there are 5 unpushed block spots remaining. 2 in the Lost Hills, 1's Bogey's Arrow, 1 at the Grave, and 1 up in Western DM. If it's not that, then we're looking for a raft or we're looking for a recorder. Here's the room that Dragondarch passed up on the first time. Mag's gonna make mincemeat out of these whiz robes right here.
Absolutely, 1, 2, and no fear with Red Ring.
Nicely done, and we're all evened up at Triforces, 7 apiece. Now, to answer a question in chat, Raft cannot be in 9. So 6, 7, and 8 are the places where Raft could be. No need to alert K-Tap about the Raft potential. She is, I believe, calling another match right now.
That's correct. Also, of 6, 7, and 8, we absolutely have to find Raft and PB in one of those 3 dungeons. Important items cannot be in 9 in this flag set.
Correct. For folks who are wondering, CJ's stream has gone down on his side. He's showing as offline in the race room. As soon as he's back up online, if we're able to get him, if he's able to get back up online, we will get his feed up. But yeah, this is not a technical issue on our end. This is it's either a Twitch issue or an internet service issue on CJ's side.
Most likely ISP, but yep, we'll get him back up soon enough. Let's see. D-Dark going back into 8.
You know, if you're looking for an item, I think D-Dark got they got the power bracelet hint, but given what you have to dig in terms of looking for an item that'll get you into 6, there are more items here than there are the other dungeons. So.
There are more items here, but this dungeon is larger. 2 items in 8 versus that relatively small 7. Let's see what we find.
I would love a map. I would love to see if you're rooting for D-Dark, I want to see how big a level I'm up against here. Because you're right, if it's like 35 rooms, I kind of would rather go take my chances in 5. 5 can't be that big.
Yes. If, by the time CJ returns, we don't see a level 6, that could be pretty telling that power bracelet led to nothing. Also, I love the troll dongos.
They're literally troll dongos, aren't they? If I'm D-Dark, I'm swinging there.
Stabby.
Yeah, there's a bomb hole.
Oh, it keeps going east. Oh, yikes. Good fairy.
Well timed, and unfortunately that's nothing unless you can bomb out. Yeah, Dragondarch, they're pausing for a second. Make sure they haven't forgotten to bomb somewhere, like there. Unfortunately, you can't bomb up there either. Boy, a map would do a whole lot of good right about now.
I think this 8 still goes further to the west. Obviously, it keeps going further north somewhere.
Yeah, the concern here is if you're rooting for D-Dark is 2 bombs. You're really hoping you can get somewhere there. There's a hole. Let's see what we got.
There's some stair potential.
Which is seamlessly pulling off that clip through that block there. I would imagine that's harder to do given the change in sprites. This can't push, but it could certainly drop something.
Probably not harder because he's used to the sprite, or they're used to the sprite.
Yeah, boy, that would just take a lot of getting used to.
If you get Raft, do you bail?
Ooh, I wouldn't only because of where 8 is.
Yeah, it's so far away.
Eastern DM, you're not close to. Oh, can we pull off a bomb force and a quad shooter?
It's difficult. Bomb here, bomb. Oh, not thinking about the force. Okay.
Okay, might have gotten bopped coming in. So.
I think I would have to dig for the other item. I can't trust a Raft only. I also can't trust that once I get in that Raft dungeon that my Triforce isn't Dig Dogger blocked.
Very true. Yeah, you'd love to know where the dungeon is, but you don't know what you're up against when you're in there. That's a clutch bomb on the floor for D-Dark.
Hints? Wrong. Womp womp.
Where were you 45 minutes ago, sir?
Up. That sudden flash of music tells us CJ's back. Guess what, friendos? Give it a sec.
Hey,
look where Chessjerk is.
Oh, he's in 6. Oh, and we're going to see where 6 is right as D-Dark checks this stair for an item. That's a wand. Okay, where was level 6?
A power bracelet spot, obviously.
Uh-huh. Right there at the grave, right by 9 too. Oh wow, what good fortune.
Alright, we're gonna swap audios. CJ, please don't have your stream crap out while we listen for a roar.
Alright, so we have bow, we have silvers, we're in roar and door mode. That's a stair. You might clear that, see if you can get a compass or a map. Nothing doing there. This will not push in 9, so that's going to be no dice there. Okay, you saw a door, hoping it would be a shutter door that tells you where Zelda is. No dice yet, just yet. Oh, but a compass, well timed.
Whoa!
9 column.
That's far away.
It's more than a little inconvenient. So, working theory I have is that because we saw a relatively small 7 and a very small 8 on Dragondarch,
Yeah, oh my gosh, this 9 is chonky.
are
Please
we
find a
looking
map.
are we looking at the dreaded postage stamp for 9?
I
perhaps?
don't think it's gonna be the postage stamp, but it's gonna be big with a B-E-E-G. And we're never gonna see the map.
Oh, that would be, yeah, especially if Ganon's over here.
The
So
kidnap waits in Southeast. Thank you. She's right here.
Great job,
Oh,
dude.
womp, womp, womp. See if we can go across.
Moment of truth.
Oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
We may either have
and being in that corner, like, if you can't get to her from the top in any manner, that's Staircase City.
Yeah, I mean, and there were at least at least 2 stairs right down here. Yeah, I would up A too.
Oh, D-Dark sees a heart in 8, so he still has to dig for the floor item. He's probably gonna leave.
That's rough. Yeah, you're considering your options, and yeah,
You're 2 of 3, you leave.
We knew Gibdo's guarded the compass, unfortunately. There's a stair. If I'm CJ, I'm throwing myself downstairs.
Yeah, I think he's looking for a map. He's killing a few extra things to find a map.
Okay, stair number 1, here we go. Oh, and unfortunately, Dragondarch doesn't have the power bracelet.
He's heading back to 5 right now. Just getting some bombs on the way.
Yeah, CJ making a beeline here across the top of the map, wondering if maybe he heard something?
I didn't hear nothing.
Okay, 5 here for Dragondarch. Unfortunately, going the wrong direction.
Don't worry, BBQ. If the roar is heard, chat will tell you.
Okay, good. All right, stair number 2. Gonna skip that manhandler there on CJ's side. That's gonna spit him out just a little bit south of where he was.
Wrong kind of roar. That's a Gleeok. Alright, for D-Dark. Oh, Zelda's room's in 5. For D-Dark to find this PB, it is in the southwest corner of this 5. CJ found it like almost immediately. I was like, really, my dude?
Yeah, if he goes down here, I believe is either down here or over and down. That'll be where he'll find it. It was just sitting on the floor, if I remember right.
No, it's in a stair.
Oh, that's right. No, you're right.
It's down one more.
Yeah, they'll find it right here when they go down.
The silver to kill the beast lies elsewhere. We know. Oh, it's under a Goma too. Look at that.
Well, it's a good thing you went and picked up silvers, isn't it? There we go.
Yeah.
Rule of 5, not in effect today. There's our power bracelet. Here is a shutter door on CJ's side. Gonna clear out this room in case it does not open, but it does.
Alright, can we get all the way to the same column and bomb our way to Zelda? Or is it stair only?
Oh, well, you can't go to the right in that room, but we're gonna find that's a 1 in level 9, so that must have been White Sword in 8.
Okay, that's why I skipped it. We can't read these legacy sprites. That's fine.
Well, then, if you're gonna mix up 2 stabby things, I mean, it'd be easy to mix those up with vanilla sprites. Oh, you can bomb down in this room for CJ.
But you can't bomb over.
Well, all right. Well, this is a transport at least.
Oh, that's the one. So Zelda there. I want to take this one to the left. Where's a piggy?
Oh, I thought there was a chance it was going to be right here, but no, another stair.
All right, so now you got to take all these stairs around Zelda to see if you can magic stair to Ganon.
Yeah, your only other option is to bomb out of that stair you were just in that you spit out of.
Yeah,
but...
so there was a corridor stair south of the one. Are you serious? Wow, game. That's so stupid.
Game's got jokes. Gonna try to bomb up here and take out that guy. You can't.
Oh, and he got the perfect count. He can't get a force.
Dragondarch on their side pushing blocks. Unfortunately, pushing blocks on the wrong side of the map.
Yeah, now they're gonna start wrapping the grave.
So they'll get there in about a minute, but by that time, if CJ finds where Ganon is, it may be a little late.
No, the internet. All right. Dragondarch will be in 9 soon. We'll swap audio.
I just went over and checked CJ's stream, and unfortunately, I'm in ad hell, so now I'm in suspense.
Yeah. I'll pull him back up as I'm able. Here we go. Here we go again.
All right, we should have CJ here in a minute. Meanwhile, Dragondarch making their way down to the location of level 6. And level 6 was not huge, so should be able to get through it with some relative speed. Still, if you're able to get into your last dungeon here sub-hour, you'd normally be feeling pretty good, but
I swear, I just pulled it back up and it froze again.
all right. Well, we'll do radio here. We'll do this radio style. So as soon as CJ gets out of CJ just up 8 back to start. Has seen virtually all of the bottom half of the map and probably about 40% of the upper half.
Apparently, he found a boomer in that 9.
Oof. Well, that's not great. So our tutor and Raft are in 6 and 7 in some order. We don't know in which order. We thought we might find it on Dragondarch's side, but they found a transport staircase instead. I believe on CJ's side, CJ has found all 6 transports now, or at least 5 of them, because
something like that. So Ganon's behind a magic bomb hole. Wait, my guess is Ganon's somewhere in the northwest behind some magic bomb hole.
That's kind of what I'm hoping. It's the only real thing that makes sense, unless he's all the way up in the northeast corner, and this is like something approaching the full postage stamp, which is still theoretically possible given CJ's tracking.
Oh my gosh, I see his map. It is huge.
It is dense. There are a lot of X's on that screen. There's the flute for Dragondarch in level 6. Not necessarily what they're looking for, but definitely going to take it.
Right, CJ's in new territory. He's in the far northwest. Ganon's gonna be like in the far northwest corner. Check your corners.
Oh,
no, we still don't hear him. Okay, I think that was the shutter door blocked it there. No? What? Where is Pig?
Oh, the dream is still alive.
What is this?
Show me postage stamp.
It's spilled in a lot of the squares, y'all. It's very close to the postage stamp. Look at that map! There has to be like a boss overlay or something that's ruined his roar. There has to be.
So in Super Mario World, there's a kind of like lava dinosaur that comes out and jumps up, and you see the head.
Yeah, the Blarg.
Yeah, the Blarg. That's what that outline of CJ's map looked like.
I can tell you one thing, he's getting increasingly frustrated.
Oh, I would be too. Okay, he's up in the northwest now.
Bomb all the way to the corner.
Can you bomb to the right? Oh no,
he's already tried it, I believe.
There's our confirmation that White Sword was in fact an 8 on Dragondarch's side.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a Blarg. That's exactly what it is.
What is going on, man?
Did we forget Ganon? There's the Triforce in level 6 for Dragondarch. They now have access to level 9. And they know right where it is, one screen away. So they will be joining CJ in this monstrosity that is a level 9 very shortly.
CJ's been in here about 7 minutes, at least.
Maybe thinking that the only way you can get, this next room over here, I don't think CJ
bombed
right.
Far corner.
Yeah, this was the rupee boss. Can you bomb to the right here?
Oh, far corner. There he is.
Oh, come
Check your corners.
What the map? I want to see the map.
This 9 is only missing 10 rooms of the full postage stamp.
Nice. Instant stun lock. Down goes Ganon. And CJ is going to go back to start. By now, he has to have the path to the girl.
Oh, he does. He's seen every room of this 9. Every room of it. Even the room that probably has the map, he's seen it.
I so want to see the map.
Go look at his stream. You'll see the map. It's here. I'll take a picture for you.
Oh yeah, there's a little 3-room strip kind of in the middle on the left side that might be empty, but yeah, pretty much everything else is.
Okay, I'm back. Freaking Discord died.
No worries. I think.
I can't turn on my camera. It kills Discord. Okay, I think y'all can still hear me.
Oh, we're live, but if we are, we're working on getting things going back.
Live.
All right, there we go. So if we are back,
every time I turned on my camera, Discord died.
Oh no. Well, if we are back, get your GGs in chat for our race winner tonight, Chessjerk, with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 26 seconds.
I took a picture of the map for you, and my computer said, that's it. No more. Yeah, that was a chonky, crazy 9.
This was tight pretty much the whole way until we got to 9, and 9 just decided, oh, you were having so much fun thinking this was going to be an easy seed. No!
D-Dart found it immediately. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, here's the path.
Wow.
There's the roar for D-Dark. Gonna go ahead and check this room here, and there is the Ganon fight right there. CJ, welcome in, and GG's. D-Dark does not know how much you suffered in that 9.
Thank you. I'd like to apologize for my OBS. I think it crashed 6 times during that race, so I apologize for what you all missed, probably. But
we didn't miss much. I pulled it back up, but
right.
yes.
I mean, luckily, I coincided the longest delay from trying to get it back up during the search for level 6. So that was luckily I had one hand on the controller just moving around the overworld while I'm frantically closing and reopening OBS and saying, "Please work, please work."
What we caught was, oh, he's picking up the try in level 6. We get to see where 6 is. It's probably under a power bracelet spot. Yep.
I mean, I was lucky. I mean, I was lucky the reporter was in 6, so that 6 ended up not being reporter blocked. But
yeah. So, and that was probably the biggest difference of the whole seed. Early game, you sticking out that combat in 1 to pull the Triforce out on single dip. That helped. D-Dark had to double back. Mags was 11 hearts, so he got Mags. And with that Red Ring out of 4, he went back to 1. But then the big play for sure, you going back to 5 for Power Bracelet. Dragondarch went to 8, playing the odds game of 2 items. And this time 5 was the answer.
Yeah, I was very happy when I found 6. I thought, okay, good. I don't have to go back to 7 and 8. Thank goodness, because I don't want to.
For reals. But yeah, you saw every room of that 9. I'm convinced there is no room you did not see, regardless of where the map may be. There are only 10 empty rooms in that entire shape.
I'm very sad that Dragondarch does not have the map, because I was hoping to see it. And nope, guess not. I guess I'll look at my tracker.
You had the map.
I'll look
you
at
had
my
the
tracker.
map. Look at your tracker. That is your map.
Yeah, that is a map, and I'm pretty sure I didn't even go into all the rooms that I could have. But yeah, I'm looking at you saw the pause. I'm like, I haven't heard a roar yet. I literally have only 1 box left on this map where Ganon can be. So that makes it so I didn't hear. I mean, I was thinking, did I?
That's a good point.
Overlap or something? Yeah.
Because of all the listening in the adjacent rooms, the only spot he could be was the far northeast corner.
Yeah, and that's a pretty, the one way to Ganon and then the one way to Zelda. I mean, I even screwed up I'm looking at as the Ganon fight is going on, because I mean I'm pretty safe with Red Ring and whatnot. But I'm looking at, okay, what's my fastest path to Zelda? And I'm thinking, I gotta take like 2 staircases to get to Zelda or something. I don't even know. And I'm pretty sure that my path is the fastest, but I honestly don't know.
It was a trip, to be sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the early game was, really not that bad. I mean, it took me a little bit to find a sword, but I mean,
no, I mean you got your sword in about 15 minutes, which Dragondarch cleared out the northeast a little bit earlier, but that didn't really put you that far behind. You kind of retrace each other's steps for like the first 30, 40 minutes of the seed.
The first 20 minutes, y'all are on the exact same route, because the seed just said, I'm going to hand this stuff to you in a particular order. As such, go clear out these sections of Hyrule.
Yeah, I was annoyed that my 1 death was 2 screens before the wood sword, but luckily there was an any road back over there. So it gave me a reason to burn the dead woods and then take the any road back over there. And it's like, and I saw the sword, I'm like, yep, that tracks. That I found the sword 2 squares before I died. So.
Yeah. Get your GGs in chat, everyone, for our second place finisher this evening, Dragondarch. They finish with a racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 31 seconds. Very efficient level 9. No one saw the map. Well, CJ, you basically did, but I don't think Dragondarch knows how painful that was. We'll find out here when if we're able to get them up in the booth here with us.
I'm definitely curious to know. I mean, again, looking at my map, I have 1 PB check left after 6. and then I would need a raft or a recorder, so I would have gone back to 7 or 8. But...
I mean, obviously we were cheering for raft.
Of course, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But I mean, finding the early bow was nice. I think the arrow shop was the rare shop, but luckily it was pretty accessible, so it wasn't that.
Yes, and yeah, that enabled you. I think you got power bracelet before you got silvers, or am I misremembering that?
No, I think power.
No, he went back after. He got
It was the other way.
very early because as soon as he got ladder, CJ world wrapped for
got
silvers.
or am I misremembering that?
Uh-oh.
No, I think.
Well, we're joined in the booth by our runner-up this evening, Dragondarch. GG's Dragondarch. That was a very entertaining race, and you had a very efficient level 9.
That didn't feel efficient. That
But
felt
yeah,
like every wall didn't want a bomb.
Let me tell you. First off, GG Dragondarch. But let me tell you, because I didn't find the map of 9. I decided to map it by hand. I'm pretty sure I went into every single room. I didn't hear Ganon's roar, and by process of elimination, I figured out where he was, because I literally was adjacent to every other square except the northeast corner.
Huh.
So yeah, fun.
I map every level, so that's just normal for me. But that
Oh yeah,
it's
I
just
do
like,
too.
It's just like, hey, I'm gonna bomb this wall. No, you're not. You're gonna bomb this wall. Nope. Gonna bomb this wall. Nope.
Yep. I have 3, 6. I have 10 unchecked boxes on my 8x8 map for 9, and I know
is correct.
I know I did not. I know at least 2 of them are rooms I didn't go into. I didn't go into because I knew Ganon wasn't there. So yeah, it's at least a 56 room 9, and I was in every other room besides that.
I did not find the map either, and I have at least 20 rooms I hadn't touched.
Yeah, I'm sure the map is probably in level 7 somewhere, so that's why we didn't get it.
It's in level 10.
Classic.
Yeah. And it was a magic stair to the girl, because it's a little 4-room segment down in the far southeast, and 3 of those rooms are stairs to connect to each other, and the third was the one that spits you out, Dragondarch, in the manhandler room there.
I'm pretty sure the entire dungeon is a magic stair. I mean, without the map, I mean, I guess it's possible it's not, but I tried bombing almost every single wall in the bottom part, and there was nowhere else through besides the staircase.
Stair 1 to go up to the top. You can find stair 2, and then go back down, and then this 9 goes everywhere. It seems like it was sectioned off into quadrants.
I mean, when I fully mapped 9, and I still don't know the way to get to Zelda after killing Ganon. I mean, I took a wrong turn. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm 1 column off. Wait a minute, get back in the right column. I was so confused.
Well, by the time I get up to Ganon, I'm like, oh, well, there's a door down right in the room right before him. I'll just go down from there. No, that didn't work.
Nope, that would be too easy. I mean, I got the compass in like the 3rd room, so I knew where Zelda was really fast, and I found the magic stair to her. But yeah, finding Ganon was not in the cards for me early on.
Yeah, I found Ganon like somewhat quickly, and I knew where Zelda was because I had the compass. I just didn't know how to get down to her.
You found Ganon so quickly, D-Dark. We kid you not, when we look at Chessjerk's map, and when he looked at his map, he had seen so many adjacent rooms, the only logical spot Ganon could be was in the northeast corner. Everything else had been checked for listen spots. So you had a quick Ganon find, and we're like, whoa! Okay then.
Well, it was bomb blocked. Like, the initial area was just completely bombed off, was just walled off.
Yeah.
So I had to take a staircase, and the one I took just happened to take me up towards the northeast corner.
Yeah, you couldn't get up off that second from the bottom row really any other way. But yeah, no, it worked out great for you.
Yeah, unless there's another bomb wall I didn't check. That's the only way to Ganon, and then the other transport I took is one of 2 ways to Zelda. That takes like 15 rooms to get to her.
And then the 2 stairs that are in Zelda's
corner. That was I chuckled at that connector stair. That was a good time.
That was very much the game knows.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
All right. Well, Chessjerk, you are going to move to 4-1 in the 2025 Winter Tournament. Who do you want to face? Who do you want to face?
I will plead the 5th on that question. Thank you very much. Because
Right.
I'm either going to be right and very sad, or I'm going to be wrong and very sad. So I think I'm just going to let the wheel do what the wheel does.
The wheel doeth
Yes.
what it doth.
Yes. There is no fighting the wheel. The wheel knows
And
all.
Dragondarch goes to 3-2, still in the championship bracket. One more shot to get another win under the belt to improve the seeding. And guys, if it weren't so late, I would literally request you to swap over to Air Fortress right now.
We can totally
I
do
would,
that.
I would keep it on this channel,
I
and I
will
would
still do it.
restream it myself.
Well, I need to cut stream and go figure out what the heck is wrong with my internet and my router and my computer. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do that tonight. But there's always tomorrow night. So
We're just gonna have to hope that there's a pair down between 4-1 and 3-2, and we end up pulling each other next round again.
ooh, what are the odds? What are the odds?
It's not allowed.
We'll make it happen. We'll
Make it happen.
bribe the
We'll raise
wheel.
Air Fortress instead.
I'll bribe the wheel with 256 rupees because I've got a lot of extra stored somewhere.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you both, Chessjerk and Dragondarch, for the race this evening. Thank you, bbq.gov, for joining me in the microphone. Thank you also for tracking. No thanks to Chessjerk's internet service provider.
Do we still have the image of Ganon doing something to my router from many years ago? For anyone who remembers that,
I don't.
That was
but I might need you to share that.
Now that's probably before your time, but
Okay.
I remember
this is probably the 2018 tournament where in the very first round my router just died entirely, and in the 20 minutes where I was trying to get it back up, somebody put an image of Ganon with a router next to him, like pile driving into the ground or something. It was hilarious. I mean, it's probably on YouTube somewhere if you go check it out.
I'm gonna go find the 2018 tournament.
I think it was the first round match, so I can't remember.
I'm gonna go find that.
I can't remember who I was, but trust me, it's out there somewhere. So that image would be very useful right now because it's very true. I mean, obviously, I haven't had any issues in the last 15 minutes. So
because your first tourney was it was either ABNS or it was random percent from what I remember. No, it was Penta. You said it was Penta. That was
it was Pentaforce. I'm pretty sure Pentaforce is right. Pretty sure. I don't know. No, I think it was. No, it may have been the Shapes tournament. Now I think about it. It was actually before that. I
will find it.
You'll find it. If you can't find it, I'll find it. Trust me, it's out there somewhere. But I will thank you both for comms and also for tracking, and Dragondarch. It's always an honor. I'm sure I'll see you again soon.
We'll Air Fortress at some point here.
Sometime we'll have to make it happen. It will happen.
Yes. All right. That's going to do it for us here on Z1 Randomizer, but just go see any speed gaming channel. They're all firing off tonight. We got Adirondack Rick versus Shaddy on Speed Gaming 3, Fred Coughlin versus Custom Shield on Speed Gaming 4, Tabby Orange versus Brewers fan JP on Z1 Randomizer 2, and coming up at midnight on Speed Gaming, Mercs versus Special K. So, holy heck, Late Night Zelda, let's roll with it.
All fantastic races. Can't wait to see any and all of them. And don't forget the wheel tomorrow night, probably 8 p.m. Eastern time-ish, somewhere around there.
Yep, usually-ish around 8 o'clock Eastern. We'll see the people that we have for Week 6 Swiss pair-ups for the final week of Swiss.
Say that 6 times fast.
Yeah, I'm good.
No, I think we've had enough challenges tonight.
Indeed.
Well, great job, everybody. Thanks to Alsoa for tracking. Thanks to you, Mal, for restreaming and doing comms with me. This was a ton of fun. Let's go watch some more Z1R.
Sounds good to me. All right. Y'all have a good one. Peace.